Hello, I'm Nicole Herskowitz with Microsoft Teams. It's great to be with you here at Ignite. To be inclusive of our whole community, I'll describe what I look like to help those who may have low vision or may not otherwise see me. I'm a white woman with dark brown hair wearing a hot pink sweater. I'm speaking to you from our studio in Redmond, Washington, in the United States. And of course, I'm smiling ear to ear, happy to be with you. We are entering the era of hybrid work, which is among the most profound changes to how we work in generations. The question facing us now is, how can we adapt and thrive with change? People thrive when they can easily connect, collaborate, and stay in the flow of work with full context. That's why we built Microsoft Teams to be the digital workspace that brings people together so your teams can all achieve more, no matter where or how they're working. Microsoft Teams makes it easy to connect naturally. You can chat, meet, and call. You can switch across your devices with ease, from your desktop to your mobile phone, and even in your car. Teams is designed to help you collaborate your way, in meetings or on documents, in real time or asynchronously. Information is always available in Teams, so you never fall behind, even if you miss a meeting. Finally, Teams deeply integrates with the applications and workflows to give you full context in one place, so you stay in the flow of work. Microsoft Teams is where 250 million people come to work in over 150 countries, supporting over 50 languages. Just since I began speaking to you, 35,000 phone calls have been placed by some of the 80 million Teams phone users. We are honored to be recognized as a leader in both the 2021 Gartner Magic Quadrant for Unified Communications as a Service and the 2021 Gartner Magic Quadrant for Meeting Solutions. We are particularly excited to be the only vendor positioned in the highest ability to execute in both reports. We work hard to evolve Teams to match your everyday needs. Over the last year, we have released over 300 features, and we're accelerating new innovations. Microsoft regularly surveys thousands of customers and employees to understand the changing dynamics in the workplace and to inform our product development. Our recent Work Trend Index report showed that 70% of workers want remote options to continue. But that same survey also revealed that 65% also want more in-person time with their teams. We call this the hybrid work paradox. While these data points seem to contradict one another, it's actually crystal clear what everyone wants: flexibility. Hybrid work is not just about where you work, but also when and how you work. Our customers around the world are prioritizing investments to ensure your organizations adopt to hybrid work. With Microsoft Teams, we want to help you not just move to hybrid work, but thrive in ways you couldn't before. Here's a preview of some of the innovations coming to Microsoft Teams.
Can you still hear me?
Together, we logged on to keep going. Now, we're pushing past the unknown, so your teams can achieve more and thrive with hybrid work. We're building exciting new ways to connect, enhancing the ways we meet, to present your work confidently, and break through a new dimension and foster immersive spaces. We're collaborating without barriers, sharing new expressions, and reaching a wider audience to communicate on your terms. It's about having full context and staying in the flow to focus, integrate, and reinvent new workflows. We're innovating and thriving together in this new hybrid world for all the ways you work. Microsoft Teams.
Let's start with how we connect. With Teams, you can engage how you want to. Chat, meet, call easily from your digital workspace. Connect on your terms with the people and the work that matter most in that moment. With Microsoft Teams, we are working to make meetings more effective and engaging than ever before. We recently introduced Cameo in Speaker Coach to bring the connection back to meetings by helping the speaker read the virtual room and keep listeners engaged with the energy and expression on the speaker's face as they present. Our new integration with Apple CarPlay helps you stay connected on the go, and Front Row helps level the playing field between those in the conference room and those participating virtually. All of this will be instrumental to helping your team thrive with hybrid work. Let's start with the story that has everyone talking at Ignite. I am so excited to share more about Mesh for Microsoft Teams. Mesh for Teams introduces a new generation of 2D and 3D meeting experiences with personal avatars and immersive spaces. Why will this be essential for hybrid work success? Think about the world we work in today. You'll have many team members, customers, and partners whom you will have never met in person. At Microsoft, over 25,000 of our employees have joined their teams since the pandemic began, and most have not met their colleagues outside of the virtual space. In hybrid work, that reality has become the rule, not the exception. Innovations like Mesh for Teams will help people build new and maintain existing connections, the ties that drive culture, efficiency, and business results. Let's begin with the most personal part of this, your avatar itself. Using Mesh for Teams, I can be present virtually with an avatar that's expressive and engaging. I have to admit, when I first heard of this, I was wondering some of the same things you may be right now. Me as an avatar? Until not long ago, I thought of an avatar as a 2009 James Cameron movie. I get why my 11-year-old daughter would like to have an avatar, but is it really something I would use at work? It turns out it is. As you saw in Satya's keynote earlier, Mesh for Teams is helping Accenture more effectively onboard new employees. This may seem out there, but it's worth noting that we once considered out there to express happiness through punctuation marks. Here are some ways that immersive spaces can help your teams. One benefit of in-person work is serendipitous interactions. We can have this again, no matter where our team members are located. Just like you bump into a teammate at a coffee machine, you can bump into someone in Mesh for Teams. A colleague might share a funny story, leading to a tangent in the conversation that brings people to discover a new idea or solution to a business challenge. Mesh for Teams let those aha moments happen more naturally. Immersive spaces resemble physical spaces such as conference rooms, design centers, and networking lounges, helping remote and in-person attendees feel like they're in the same place. One of my favorite live events is an all-hands meeting. All hands are not only a great way for leaders to share their key priorities and engage with employees in real time, but they also serve as a chance for people to connect with the broader team, fostering deeper bonds and a stronger culture. Mesh for Teams can help us create more vibrant, interactive meetings virtually. These immersive spaces seamlessly integrate with your favorite Office apps, taking content collaboration to the next level through intuitive and familiar apps and tools. With Mesh for Teams, it's easy to present a PowerPoint deck in a meeting or brainstorm around a whiteboard together as a team. Mesh for Teams is about inclusion, and that extends to devices. It works well with your existing laptop and a mobile phone. Plus, you can also use mixed reality headsets to immerse yourself fully in a 3D space. Mesh for Teams enters preview in the first half of 2022. One of the big shifts over the last 18 months that I'll take with me into hybrid work is that I no longer feel that I need to be in the room to deliver important presentations. Microsoft Teams gives you the tools to create and deliver the type of presentations that once required a TV studio and a production crew to pull off. Cameo is a PowerPoint experience that seamlessly integrates your team's video into your presentation. Cameo lets you customize how and where you appear on your slides and offers layout recommendations to help you produce more impactful and engaging presentations. And when it's time to present, I use PowerPoint Live in Teams to get the most impact out of my delivery. Sometimes, when I'm the speaker, I get a little excited or nervous. This can cause me to accelerate my pace, making it sound like I just downed a quadruple shot latte right before the meeting, which led to a confused or disengaged audience. That's why we created Speaker Coach. Speaker Coach privately tells you if you're speaking too quickly or if participants are being interrupted and reminds you to check in with your audience. Speaker Coach helps presenters feel more confident and participants feel more included by ensuring all voices are heard. We spend a lot of time in meetings, and sometimes even small feature enhancements can make a huge difference. I want to highlight 5 recent improvements designed to make your meetings better. First, everyone can have their own turn to speak by seeing the order of raised hands in a virtual meeting. How many of us wish we had this feature for in-person meetings? Second, during meetings, we can easily get distracted by notifications popping up on our screens or even by our own video feed. Now you can easily mute notifications and hide your own video to help you stay better focused in meetings. Next, help your team set expectations and clarify roles and responsibilities before a meeting kicks off by assigning roles as you are scheduling the meeting. No one wants to be surprised in a meeting by learning they are on the hook to present. Finally, as we choose where and how to work, mobile device use is becoming more prevalent in meetings. We're enhancing experiences so you can easily engage with others on the go. Our new mobile menu prioritizes key actions like viewing chat. So we are making it easier for users to preview, collapse, and clear all notifications with one tap. Very helpful on smaller screens. These are just a few of the ways we're focusing on improving the little things to make your meetings more delightful. As many of us return to the office, we're discovering that the very places where we come together, conference rooms, are stuck in the past. Most offices are not ready for hybrid work. In fact, only 8% of the 90 million meeting rooms worldwide are enabled for video. Microsoft Teams rooms are designed for the new ways we work. Unlocking better hybrid meeting experiences starts with designing for the people who are not in the room. That's because the balance of power has always favored in-person attendance, but we think meetings should be inclusive. We're working with some of the world's best hardware partners to deliver intelligent device experiences that enhance the presence of remote participants in the room and ensures everyone is seen, heard, and fully participates from anywhere. Earlier this year, we launched intelligent speakers, making it possible for participants in a Teams room to be identified as talking and making it easier for remote participants to follow along. Intelligent cameras are designed to help everyone show up in meetings on equal footing. 3 unique technologies power this new category of cameras. First, AI-powered speaker tracking uses additional cues beyond audio to highlight the active speaker in the room. The cameras are also capable of multiple video streams, allowing people to be shown through their own video feed. And finally, people recognition technology can match enrolled users in a room with their profile information, displaying it on their video feed and in the meeting roster. We are also excited to announce that Teams Room on Surface Hub is now available, offering greater functionality to improve your Teams meeting experience. In addition to a modernized UI and a new Microsoft Whiteboard experience, you'll soon be able to manage Surface Hub in a Teams Admin Center and through the managed service for Teams Rooms. With the move to hybrid work, many of our customers are considering reducing their real estate footprint or matching the needs of their more mobile workforce by investing in easy-to-use and secure hot desking setups. In June, we announced hot desking on Teams Display. Now, when you come in the office, you can quickly locate and reserve a flexible workspace right from the device. Or if you want to plan your day in advance, you can make a reservations through Teams or Outlook. Hot desking will be available on the Lenovo ThinkSmart View in late 2021, as well as on the Neat and Yealink devices in early 2022. I'm also excited to share that the Yealink Desk Vision AIO24 will feature a large 24-inch display that can be used as a standalone device for Teams, or connect it to your PC as a second screen and seamlessly multitask with more content across displays. Hybrid work requires natural, intuitive, and inclusive tools to easily work and collaborate together. This not only applies to your immediate colleagues, but also with partners, customers, and in some cases, a wide community beyond your organization. To support the ways you work, we're expanding what's possible with real-time and asynchronous collaboration tools, webinars, chat, and phone that will make boundaryless teamwork part of your everyday. I am excited to share with you some new Teams innovations designed to help you work better together. In hybrid work, collaborating across organizational boundaries is the norm. Over 85% of business decision makers regularly collaborate with customers, partners, and vendors. A third of this time, these decision makers use at least one personal app to make a connection, and that creates security risks for your organization. It doesn't have to be this way. External collaboration can happen safely within the boundaries of your trusted digital workspace, Microsoft Teams. With Teams Connect, you have a secure solution to easily collaborate with anyone outside your organization. Today, I'm excited to introduce new Teams Connect features for shared channels and chat. Let me show you how Teams Connect works. Here, I'm creating a new shared channel for our product launch workgroup that includes people from inside and outside of my organization. I can invite an entire team to a shared channel. As members join and leave the team, their channel permissions are automatically updated. Shared channels are a scalable, boundaryless experience. I can share each channel with up to 50 teams and as many organizations as I need. With shared channels, my workgroup can collaborate in real time on apps and files, even with external team members. I can easily access content from one central location, and with just one click, I can start a meeting to bring the team together. Sometimes I need to connect with someone outside of my organization, but all I have is their phone number or a personal email. In the past, I'd send an unprotected text message or email, which always left me concerned about security. Now I can simply enter a phone number or a personal email connected to a Microsoft account. If they are not a Teams user already, they will receive an alert inviting them to join the conversation. Meanwhile, I don't have to worry about either personal data security or compliance policies of my organization. I am excited to share that Teams Connect will be in public preview in early 2022. We sometimes know that you need to communicate ideas to a large external audience, but using external vendors can be costly and challenging to set up professional quality webinars. That's why I'm excited to share new features coming to webinars in Microsoft Teams. When I've spoken at in-person events, it has always been helpful for me to stop by a green room to collect my thoughts and make final adjustments to my presentation before heading onto the stage. Of course, when virtual webinars began, with just one click, I'd be in front of a huge group of people, just like that. Or not. We are now bringing this valuable preparation space to Teams with Green Room. In Green Room, you'll be able to meet with organizers and other presenters in a virtual backstage prior to an event starting. This provides a private space, separate from attendees, to talk live, manage attendee settings, set up content, and prep in the pre-live phase. While the attendees wait, they are greeted with a welcome screen and can use chat to engage or pose questions with the Q&A experience. Now, as a webinar attendee, it can get easy to get distracted when all of the presenters, attendees, and content show up on the screen together. We're making it easier for your audience to stay engaged with a curated attendee experience. This ensures that attendees will only see shared content and presenters that are brought on screen. Now, as a webinar presenter, you want to focus on delivering your presentation and not worry about logistics required to running a webinar smoothly. I'm excited to announce that Co-Organizer for webinars is now generally available. Co-organizers can do things like admit attendees waiting in the lobby, manage event options and recordings, and create polls. To raise the bar on customer engagement, Q&A experience for webinars is now available in public preview. This structured question and answer experience allows organizers and presenters to pin posts, mark best answers, filter responses, and moderate and dismiss questions. Now, to extend your relationship with customers beyond a one-time engagement, we've integrated Teams webinars with Dynamics 365, enabling you to deliver a range of marketing activities, from basic follow-up communications to a more sophisticated relationship marketing campaign. We are also expanding our partnerships to bring you more interactive and engaging experiences across virtual events. I'm pleased to announce the integration of Cvent and Microsoft Teams. With this new integration, you can manage the entire event lifecycle, from registration to post-event reporting using the Cvent platform, and seamlessly set up Microsoft Teams webinars within Cvent. This will be generally available later this month. Microsoft Teams is designed to help you collaborate your way. I often find it's easiest to get work done by sending a quick chat. And the informal nature of chat helps me be more expressive and stay better connected with my team, no matter when or where they work. I'm excited to share new Teams chat enhancements to support the way you work. First, when we communicate in person, there are subtle signals that don't always carry through in a virtual environment. To help you express yourself more authentically, you can now add reactions to messages from over 800 new 3D emojis. Second, when I'm on the go and I want to respond to a message, Chat with Self is a safe place for writing drafts on mobile, helping me stay organized and avoid sending incomplete messages accidentally. Then, when I'm back at my desk, I want to make sure I catch up on some key conversations. To help me with scheduling, now I can see my colleagues' time zone right in their contact card. Next, when I'm working outside of business hours, I often use delayed delivery in Outlook for sending emails. I'm excited to share with you that you can now use delayed delivery in Teams and schedule the delivery of a chat message for a later time. Finally, we're introducing new ways to help you manage and view chats in Teams. I'll switch to the new compact setting, and now I can see 50% more messages on my screen. This will give me a full view of my chats, helping me to get the messages that I need to most. In Teams, chat becomes calls with just one click. In fact, it's so seamless that calls now originate from chats 50% more frequently than this time last year. Teams Phone helps make that possible. Teams Phone is a powerful end-to-end calling solution, and I'm excited to share some new capabilities that address the full spectrum of calling, from simple one-on-one calls to business-critical scenarios like contact center operations. Let me start with the big news of today. We are announcing that Microsoft is expanding Dynamics 365 customer service, an all-in-one digital contact center that leverages Microsoft Teams. This brings traditional contact center as a service, unified communication as a service, and customer service capabilities together in an integrated solution. Soon, contact center users can pull in help from subject matter experts via Teams chats and calls, and video calling won't be far behind. This unique way to serve customers is only possible when you bring Dynamics 365 and Microsoft Teams together. We'll share more information as general availability approaches. But what if you already have a contact center solution that your agents are familiar with? Fortunately, Teams Phone integrates with your existing solution, and the Connected Contact Center program incorporates rigorous testing and validation to ensure a reliable integration. There are now 8 certified contact center solutions, including Genesys, NICE inContact, and Five9, with an additional 12 in process of certifying. Speaking of meeting you where you are, for users who need a phone number and PSTN services, we don't think you should have to choose between keeping your existing telecom operator or providing your organization with a modern calling solution. I am here to say that you can have it all. We are thrilled that Operator Connect, our newest approach for adding PSTN service to Teams, recently became generally available. Operator Connect creates the most integrated way to add operator PSTN services on the market, with 22 global operator partners covering over 50 countries. As the world shifts to hybrid work, we need full context of the tasks at hand to stay in the flow of work. Studies show that task switching is one of the most draining things we put ourselves through at each workday. We need a new class of apps called collaborative apps that are centered around how we collaborate and designed to reduce context switching. With Microsoft Teams, developers can build collaborative apps right within your digital workspace, in chat, channels, and meetings, or even bring Teams collaborative experiences into other applications. Let's explore how applications in Microsoft Teams can help you stay in the flow of work. Everyone loves when a plan comes together. But before that can happen, the right people need to connect quickly and efficiently and have the necessary information and tools at your fingertips. Let's look at the way collaborative apps bring people, processes, and solutions together between Dynamics 365 and Teams. To get started, you can connect your team in chat and search for Dynamics 365 record directly from within Teams, all without needing to switch apps. Then send a record as a loop component, which helps simplify workflows across Teams and Office apps. This makes for a powerful and flexible canvas that can be edited and shared in real time. Now, multiple colleagues can work on that Dynamics 365 record simultaneously, instead of having to wait a long time back and forth. By working together in context, everyone always has updated information on the deal. And once you're done, you can embed in chat the Dynamics 365 record to keep this accessible anytime. To bring it all together, use shared channels when you need to work with external partners so that everyone can benefit from shared information. This doesn't apply to experiences only in Teams. You can start a Teams chat or initiate calls right within Dynamics 365. In hybrid work, you need new ways to engage and create stronger connections with your customers. Now we have combined the power of Microsoft Teams and Azure Communication Services to help you reimagine your business interactions. Azure Communication Services are APIs and SDKs to help developers integrate communications like voice and video calling, text chat, and SMS into your applications. With ACS and Teams interoperability, you can create a custom web portal for your customers while your employees work on their own familiar Teams environment. In today's landscape, virtual consultations with financial, legal, medical professionals are increasingly becoming commonplace. And ACS plus Teams makes it easy to engage with voice, video, chat, and screen sharing on any device. Microsoft Teams interoperability with Azure Communication Services will be generally available in December. As we said over the past several years, every company is a software company in the digital age. With low-code and no-code applications from Power Platform, you can create collaborative apps for your organization and seamlessly distribute them in Teams. Here are some of the newest enhancements to the Power Platform to empower everyone to create Teams apps. With Power Virtual Agents, you can now build bots for common scenarios to automate processes like IT support or HR help desks. New features are now available for Power Virtual Agents that allow you to create bots that can proactively message users based on preset conditions or answers, support group interactions and channel conversations, and can be distributed to specific security groups. All of this helps take the pressure off of HR and IT teams and lets them work on proactive ways to support the organization. To bring collaboration into your line of business applications, I'm excited to share that you soon will be able to embed Teams chat into other apps built with Power Apps. Finally, to help you build a more data-driven workplace, I'm excited to share that Power BI app for Teams is now generally available. We have a large ecosystem of partners building collaborative apps, such as Salesforce, Adobe, and Workday, to help you stay in the flow of work. Here are some examples of the newest collaborative apps available now in Teams. SAP Sales Cloud in Teams helps simplify hybrid work sales processes, enabling sales professionals to keep their focus on where it belongs, on customers. In Teams, you can set up meetings with SAP data without switching applications. When talking to customers, relevant insights and context can be seen right within Teams. All the context, including meeting recordings, notes, will automatically get synced back to SAP Sales Cloud real-time. Atlassian has just released a new Teams app for Jira. This app makes project management and issue tracking viewable right within the Teams common functions like chat, channel tabs, and directly within meetings. Product ideas, feature requests, and tickets can be updated right within Teams, all using these new Jira integrations. It's exciting to see customers realizing the benefits of collaborative apps in their organization. For example, Levi Strauss is now using the ServiceNow virtual agent. Employees can request and receive IT, HR, and facility services right in Teams. The virtual agent can easily perform routine work tasks, such as automating password resets, ordering a new laptop, or scheduling time off via a chat in Teams, and even seamlessly transfer complex issues to the right human agent. These direct lines of communication are increasing productivity and employee satisfaction, helping Levi's improve their internal customer service rating to 100%. United Airlines is investing in improving core operational processes with Teams to deliver new tools to their operations teams and flight crews. The airline designed and implemented UChat and United Bot to improve communications between ops and crews. These apps integrate with Teams, ensuring everyone has powerful tools at the right time at their fingertips. With Teams and their collaborative apps, United frontline teams deliver better customer satisfaction for United passengers while improving efficiency and safety. With over 1,000 apps available today in Teams, you can find the right apps and bring them directly into your flow of work. I'm excited to announce significant improvements to the Teams App Store that will help you access apps that matter. The newly designed Teams App Store welcomes you with an optimized landing page that includes a carousel to help you quickly find apps. The App Store makes custom recommendations based on your preferences and shows you featured apps and apps that have helped others like you. We've updated the app categories, making it easier for you to find apps that you're looking for from within and outside your organization. The store also provides articles that highlight collection of apps, helping you get started and keep learning. The new Teams App Store opens for business later this month, and we look forward to seeing you there. I am also excited to share that we are improving the app subscription purchase experience. IT admins can now purchase third-party app subscriptions right from the Teams Admin Center through invoice billing to help streamline purchasing. Well, we're working hard every day to innovate and ensure Teams supports the way you work. We are inspired by your stories and seeing our customers thrive in hybrid work.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you this morning.
Hi, welcome to REI Virtual Outfitting.
I think REI moving to a hybrid workforce and helping our employees and making it this inclusive environment and on the Teams platform, I think has been a huge benefit in supporting REI's culture and our mission.
The vision for Teams rooms and leveraging meetings is to take away the fact that we're not all in the room, to make it as transparent as possible.
The mission of our organization is to support our factories first and to make sure that when they have challenges that are going on, to be able to provide on-time, real-time support. Teams and RealWare has been the way we've been able to get almost all of our projects done.
I'm going to have you wire the sensor into Point.io slot 5.
Retail is under a lot of pressure. It's absolutely essential that we use all of our tools and all of the data that we capture through them to ensure that we tweak our operation and we listen to our customers. Teams provides an ecosystem on which we can build applications that allow colleagues to operate the store through one interface.
We had to find some way to stream live video from our drones. Teams was easily addable to that particular piece of hardware.
Instead of having a missing hiker gone for 5-6 hours, 20 minutes, we're taking them out of the woods and getting them to help.
The faster we can get on scene and the faster we can get a plan, the faster we can help save somebody's life.
We've only just scratched the surface for Microsoft Teams innovation here at Ignite. For more details on Teams, I encourage you to check out these great sessions. Microsoft Teams is the only application that empowers your teams with a connected, collaborative, context-rich experience, no matter where, how, or with whom you work. With Teams, you can bring your best self to work each day. And when we bring our best self, that's when we thrive. When we feel supported by our technology and by one another for all the ways we work, that's when we thrive. With Microsoft Teams, we believe you'll not just be able to adapt to the world of hybrid work, but you will thrive with it. From all of us at Microsoft Teams, thank you for joining us. Enjoy Ignite.